Climate resilience has dropped to the bottom of the priority list for Kiwi farmers, according to a KPMG survey.
The findings come just a day after the government moved to stop agriculture entering the emissions trading scheme. Climate correspondent Isabel Ewing filed this report from Field Days.
The PM out and about at the Field Days, grabbing selfies, meeting Tui, the Kiwi tracking dog.
It's not a Kiwi.
Sampling saucies and answering a call from the farming sector, announcing an independent inquiry into rural banking.
We've heard consistently, time and time again, hey listen, are we getting overcharged with our interest rates relative to other borrowers? Some of the difficulties that they had been accessing credit.
Not getting a fair deal from the banks, far from farmers' only worry right now. Low sales prices and rising costs also of concern.
Just hold your head up and don't do anything silly and spend wisely, eh?
Across the board, it's a tough time.
Sheep farmers lost a third of their income and hasn't really changed greatly. You don't get anything for your wallet.
And industry leaders have a lot to contend with too. According to KPMG's latest survey, farmers' priorities are biosecurity, acting on the results of gene editing technology and securing high-quality trade deals. Bottom of the list is transitioning to more climate-resilient farming systems. Does that surprise you that it's at the bottom?
Yes, it does. Yeah, it does. I mean, you know, we've done plantings on the farm that we've got now, it's got gullies and stuff, and we wholeheartedly got it and did it ourselves without funding or anything like that because we wanted to do that and we see the point in doing it.
Climate resilient farm systems ranked 17th of 41 priorities last year, fresh in farmers' minds after Cyclone Gabrielle. Now the memory seems to have faded. It's now dead last.
There seemed to be this view that actually we'll just focus on doing what we can do in the short term.
In its survey of farmers' priorities, KPMG notes the focus on climate transition has fallen off the agenda.
So I think the government can play a really important role here. And to me, that role is very much about highlighting to farmers that we do live in a complex world. There are some hard things that need to be done.
Luxon is adamant his government is serious about cutting emissions too, rewarding farmers for planting, providing the technology they need and eventually putting a price on farmers' pollution.
The way in which we do it will be different from the previous administration.
Globally, consumers are demanding more sustainable products. So even if the government isn't forcing change on the emissions dial, the market might do the job for it. Isabel Ewing, Newshub.